When were German U-boats used? Imagine the vastness of the ocean, where stealthy submarines lurked beneath the waves, ready to strike. This was the reality during two major conflicts in European history, World War I and World War II. German U-boats, which means submarines in German, played a significant role in these wars. In World War I, Germany started with a modest fleet of around 20 U-boats in 1914. As the war progressed, this number grew to approximately 140 by 1917. These submarines were primarily used to disrupt the shipping routes of the Allies. They targeted merchant ships and even neutral vessels that were supplying the Allies. The goal was to break the British naval blockade that limited Germany's access to vital supplies. A notable event occurred in 1915 when the U-boat U-20 sank the British passenger liner Lusitania. This incident caused a stir worldwide and contributed to the United States entering the war. After World War I, the Treaty of Versailles imposed restrictions on Germany, preventing the country from having submarines. However, during the interwar years, Germany secretly worked on U-boat designs and development. This set the stage for their reintroduction in World War II. When Adolf Hitler rejected the Treaty of Versailles in 1935, the German Navy began to rebuild, and U-boats were reintroduced. At the start of World War II in 1939, Germany had around 57 U-boats ready for action. These submarines again became crucial in naval warfare, particularly during the Battle of the Atlantic. Their mission was to cut off Britain's supply lines by attacking merchant convoys. In the early years of the war, U-boats operated mostly alone. However, starting in 1941, they began using wolf pack tactics. This involved groups of U-boats coordinating their attacks on convoys, which proved to be very effective at first. They posed a serious threat to Britain's survival by targeting its lifeline across the Atlantic. As the war continued, improvements in Allied convoy protection, including radar and air cover, began to change the tide. By 1943, the effectiveness of U-boats started to decline significantly. The Allies developed better anti-submarine warfare techniques, which made it harder for U-boats to operate successfully. In summary, German U-boats were actively used during World War I from 1914 to 1918 and again in World War II from 1939 until the later years of the conflict. Their strategic use reflected Germany's need to challenge British naval power and disrupt supply routes during these critical periods in European history. The story of U-boats is intertwined with the rise and fall of the German Empire and later Nazi Germany, marking their importance in naval history.